Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point. And we are here today for A View from Tracy's Point shorts. And I haven't done one of these in a really long time, probably over a year. And it's basically a quick opinion on a trending news topic. And today it is about Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth, who is seeking the court's approval for him to be at the birth of their child. And so if you are a Nicki Minaj fan, you know she recently announced that she is pregnant. And according to the photo that she released, she looks like she's not newly pregnant, like she might be kind of probably closer to giving birth than she is to have been conceived. And so he has filed a motion with the courts to make sure that he can be at the birth of his child. And so the issue at hand is Mr. Petty is actually a convicted sex offender. He was convicted of a sexual, I think it was an attempted sexual rape. He didn't actually rape the person. And so when he relocated, after him and Nicki got married, you know, they relocated to California. And anytime a person, you know, has these charges on their records, they have to register no matter where they move to. And so when they relocated, he failed to register in that state. And so he was arrested, and then he is out on bail, or out on bond pending his court hearing. And so when people were saying that he had filed this motion that he could be in the birthing room when she gives birth, people were thinking that it was really sinister, that he's probably not allowed to be at the hospital, you know, sort of like how offenders aren't allowed to go towards schools or anything like that. But it really isn't that deep, you guys. What it is that when the judge allowed him out on bond, he had some restrictions that came with that bond, and those restrictions included a curfew. And so his curfew, I think, is 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. He's allowed to be out working or whatever, but then he has to be in the house. And so he is concerned that if Nicki goes into labor after 7 p.m., then he won't be able to go to the hospital because he would be breaking his curfew, which would be breaking the conditions of him being out on bond. And so I do appreciate the fact that he is being thoughtful and that, you know, he's seeking the court's permission to be able to be at the birth of his child, which he's definitely entitled to. I don't know the story behind whatever happened with his previous case, but the case is from 1995, guys. That's 25 years ago. So at some point, we have to, give people a second chance and, let them show and prove that they are redeemed and that they have learned their lesson. And so the other thing that was included in that motion that a lot of people aren't talking about is the fact that I guess he works for Nicki, and so he wants to be able to travel with her as part of his job with her. And so he wants permission from the court to be able to travel as well. And so my thoughts is, he's the father. He has every right, to be there when his child is born, and that the judge should grant him permission to do just that. And if the judge doesn't, then Nicki has enough money that she probably could hire a midwife, and that they could deliver the baby right there in the house. Maybe do one of those birthing, where you're in the water, those water births where you're in that big pool and you give birth underwater. I think those are really cool. I've seen people do those. But nevertheless, I don't think anything major here. He's doing the right thing by asking for permission to be there. The judge may not give him permission to travel, but definitely should give him permission that if she goes into labor after 7 p.m., that he is allowed to go with her and be at the hospital with her to witness the birth of his child. So that's it for me, guys. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Should he be there, or should the judge say no because he's already not done what he's supposed to do by registering in California? Or do you think this is just a non-factor and it shouldn't matter either way? Leave your comments below, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.